Check a Pro Joe here on Check a Pro Radio, talking about home improvement, as I always do here on the program. Questions come in to my show. Hey, Brandon, how are you doing? Welcome to the program.
Good. Good. Thank you for having me.
It's good to see you. Brandon's from Daycool Heating and Air. And a question's come in, my friend. How long will my new air conditioning unit last? Now, that's kind of open-ended. I think it depends on a lot of things. So what are the things we need to look at to answer that question?
There's a lot of variables. Maintenance,
Mm.
uh, installation needs to be correct from the start. Um, as far as consumer goes, just making sure it's maintained and filters and stuff are changed. That's going to give you longevity. Nowadays, I would probably want to get 15 years out of a newer system, being that they have a 10-year parts, well maintained. Warranty. Pretty much everything has 10-year parts warranty nowadays, and the not maintaining it is, if you were to try to make a warranty on a coil that's failed, but obviously hadn't been maintenance and dirty, and there's a chance that the manufacturer could kick back the warranty. And personally, with us, if you keep calling us out for a problem on a warranty or a newer system, and you're not doing anything we're telling you to do, we can't keep sending somebody out there it's like running into a brick wall every time. So it's pretty important for it to be maintained.
Yeah, I agree. So when you get a new air conditioning system, what you're saying, Brandon, is the expectation is 15 years, which is a good lifetime for an air conditioning system. But the higher the quality, the longer it's going to last. But getting it maintained at least twice a year is important. And part of that maintenance is going to be Brandon and his team coming out to your home and checking everything out, from the refrigerant to, taking a look at the coils. Are the coils dirty? The filters, have they been replaced? Is that something that you're going to have Daycool do, or is that something you're going to do as the homeowner? And it's like changing the oil and fluids in your vehicle. It's important to maintain it because it will last longer. There are some vehicles on the road that are 200, 300,000 miles. That's not the average for cars, but there are some cars that can do that. And I've actually seen some AC units that are over 20 years old.
Oh, yeah.
Now, they're not going to be as efficient. I mean, it doesn't matter. They could be running as well as they did the first day, and they're still not going to be as good as a new one. But if you keep it up and you've replaced some parts here and there, it'll still operate. And why would you want to only get 10 years out of something you can get 15 years out of, right?
Yeah, or even more.
Or more.
Yeah. But, and the I would say you could get longer, but now, back in the day, coils were thicker. The copper was thicker. They've done everything nowadays to try to be so efficient in manufacturing that, unfortunately, obviously, if something's thinner, it's going to not last as long as something that's thick. But that different metal cages on stuff, everything rusts now. We live on the coast here, so saltwater plays a big effect. But maintenance, we do 10-10-10, 10-year parts, 10-year labor, 10-year maintenance. So you can set it and forget it. And with the hope in the 2 times we come a year, we'll catch something. And if we tell you, and you don't do it, that's on you. But when we come, we do a whole we check. We call it a physical. We check duct work. We check everything, insulation. Try to make it last as long as you can, because if you got stuff leaking in the home, that means that system can be sucking in dust. It can be doing all kind of stuff, working harder, introducing humidity that doesn't need to be introduced. So all that's variables in the longevity of systems. The reason I was saying that.
Yeah. Often when it comes to the warranty, the manufacturer requires you to complete paperwork, or you might not get that 10-year warranty. Is that true for the most part?
Yeah, we do it for our company. We do it for the customers. Some customers do a lot of research before we come and want to do it themselves. That's okay, as long as it's filled out correctly. But yeah, you still have to register them. Otherwise, typically that's a 5-year.
Yeah.
Part.
And it almost seems like a trap, because there's no reason why you can't prove that you had the system installed on that date with that manufactured product by the contractor. But they're like, well, it's a technicality. You didn't fill out the form. So we don't give you the 10, we'll give you the 5. And that can be a big mistake because you're more likely to have that coil go on you or another part after 5 years, between 5 and 10, than between 1 and 5. So I'd fill that out.
Yes, no brainer.
It is a no-brainer. So the answer to the question, how long is my new AC unit going to last? It's a variable answer. Let me see if I've got this right, though. Get the best product installed by the best company you can find with the best technicians and have it maintained. Is that a good start?
Yes. Pretty easy knowledge, too.
It is. All right. All of Brandon's information is located in the show notes. There's no excuse not to reach out to him. He'd love to talk to you and send out a technician to your home and take a look at what you got. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.